Good morning to all. Yesterday we have started chapter 5 Circle and its element. We have seen many definitions also. So today we will see some concept about the circle. Here in a circle, the angles formed by an arc on the remaining segment of the circle are equal. It means angles formed in a circle, angles formed first angle, second angle, third angles formed by an arc. What is the arc? AB on the remaining segment of a circle are equal. It means these three angles are equal because these three angles are formed by the common arc AB. Here angle ACB, angle ADB and angle AEB are equal. Why equal? Because all these three angles are formed by arc AB. By arc AB, these all three angles are formed by the same arc AB, therefore their values should be equal. Now we will see exercise 5.2 according to this concept. Exercise 5.2. In the following figure, observe the angles shown in English letters and determine their values without using the protractor. Means without using protractor, we have to find the angles. Now see angle A and angle 45. Angle A and angle 45 is made by same arc. So their values are also equal. So what is the value of angle A? Angle A is equal to 45 degree. These both angles are equal because this both angle is made by the same arc. Same here also. H 33 and Y. These all three angles is made by the same arc. Therefore, the value of H is also 33 degree and the value of Y is also 33 degree. This one you will do by yourself. Find the value of P. Now see fourth one. Here angle M and 72 degree angle is made by same arc. By this one. This arc only makes the angle M and this arc only makes the angle 72. Therefore, M is equal to 72 degree. Both these angles are 72 degree. Now see this side, this arc we have to see. This arc makes the angle 57 degree and angle N. Therefore, N is equal to 57 degree. Now, these questions you have to do by yourself. Here, U and 93, both angles are made by this same arc. Therefore, U and 93 are equal. V and 87, these both angles are made by the same arc, therefore V and 87 are equal. Now some notes that you have to understand is here A, B, C. So AB is the minor arc which formed angle ACB. AB is a minor arc which form angle ACB. So here always minor arc of circle formed acute angles. Minor arc of circle always formed acute angles. Means this angle is always acute angle because this angle is formed by minor arc. Therefore, angle ACB is always acute angle. Now second one, A, B, and we have to write here D. So AB is the major arc. AB is the major arc which formed angle ADB. Which formed angle ADB. AB is the major arc which formed angle ADB. So angle ADB is always obtuse angle. Angle ADB is always obtuse angle. So major arc of circle always formed obtuse angle. Now here AB is an arc and here angle C and angle D is formed by the arc AB. So in a circle the sum of corresponding angles formed by smaller or minor arc and greater or major arc is equal to 180 degree. Means angle C and angle D, the sum of angle C and angle D is always 180 degree. Means the sum of corresponding angles formed by minor or major arc of circle is 180 degree. Here minor or major arc, in the place we can also write smaller segment or greater segment of circle is 180 degree. So your homework is exercise 5.3, which is fill in the blanks related to this concept. So you have to fill in the blanks. Option is also given. This is your homework.